Giving very much, you know what I mean, a sophisticated lady, penthouse suite, nice luxury vehicle. I think they ate this collection up. I want to say for the year, to me, that was their best collection. Okay. Hello friendos, and welcome to my channel. I am BD, and if this is your first time here, hey girl, you look cute. And if you are a returning viewer, a subscriber to the beedeepresents channel, what's goody? Happy 2024 to you all. I love you so much, and I appreciate you taking a little time out of your day to kick it with me. And you know what we do, we check in, we see how things are going. If things are not going well, you know what I always say. Yes, exactly. We give it to God, we pray on it, we rely on our faith, and we walk by our faith and not by our sight. So we don't get consumed with what the current circumstances are. I heard on, I think it was Worship Blog on Instagram, there was this reel, and the speaker was talking about in a winter storm, you want to have a coat on. And having that coat on makes you feel warm and makes you feel protected from those elements. And having that coat on, while it is protecting you in the midst of the storm, it does not change the storm at all. What it changes is you. It protects you, and that is how our faith in Jesus Christ is. It doesn't change the scenarios or whatever trials or tribulations we're going through, but it changes us in that He gives us peace. He gives us reassurance that we will make it through, that He will provide a way for our escape, and knowing that the things that we endure are not more than what is common to man. We go through things in life, and it doesn't diminish what we go through, but it gives us a different perspective and helps us to continue to move forward, to persevere, knowing that you are not alone. Even though you may be physically alone, you always have the Lord and the Spirit with you. So I want you to think and ruminate on that and continue to leave your petitions and your prayers and your exaltation to God and Jesus, and let Him carry you through. This year, any year, every day, let Him carry you through. Now, you see what happens when you are a subscriber to the beedeepresents channel? You get a bit of an elevated, enhanced greeting. I want that for all of you guys and dolls. But you gotta go ahead and hit the button. You know, it's just a little red button. It would be super cute if it was pink. So that's my favorite color. But it's red, and that's super close to pink. So that means you can't miss it. It's right underneath the video. And it just lets you know, when I upload. So next time you hear the greeting, you're like, yeah, that's for me now. But yes, now that we got all of that out of the way, chillo. It is that time where I am going to go ahead and talk about my top, favorite fine fragrance mist of 2023. I did a 2022 review. This is the thumbnail for that video. I will leave it in the description box linked below. And we are here, and surprisingly, as I was going through my list of videos and just things that I tried for the year, I was like, this year actually wasn't too shabby. 2023 did some things that really shocked your girl. Which, I think in 2022, it was vanilla. That was like the thing for me. And this year it was rose. But yes, let's jump right into my top favorite fine fragrance mist from both Bath & Body Works and Victoria's Secret, in no particular order because it's hard to do that. I guess you could, based on what I use the most, but let's just go ahead and jump right in. Starting out, I'm going to go ahead and give it to Miss Satin Slippers, okay? I did a video on the Ballet core collection from Bath & Body Works actually just a few weeks ago. This is that thumbnail. I will leave the video linked below if you haven't already seen it. And Satin Slippers paired with Pink Suede and Ballet Nights from that collection. You know how I feel about Pink Suede. Pink Suede did come back out last year, 2023, but I'm not going to include her because her first debut was 2022, and I did talk about her in that video that I did at the top of 2023. So I'm not going to include her. But this one, ma'am, sis, the doll, mother, she did not disappoint. I'm like, well, no. Let me not. I still have a ways to go, and that's fine. The notes for her were white rose, dreamy jasmine, and airy musk. I'm usually not a rose girl, but this rose girl was rose girl. She smells like what a lady is. You know what I mean? Just sophisticated and luxurious. One of you commented that she is very much given Pink Pilates Princess, and yes. Okay, she gives that sophisticated vibe. The rose is not, as I mentioned in that video, it's not overbearing. It's a very polished rose. Like, they ate this up, and I was very pleasantly surprised. I use this like 1 week every day, and normally I change my scents every day. I do have like my, I guess you would say, January or winter fragrance tray. If you want to see a dedicated video on that, be sure to give this video a like so I'll know. But yes, I was very much impressed by Miss Satin Slippers. So she was definitely on my list. And continuing on with the rose vibe, I gotta give it to Miss Petal Buzz, okay? She was a part of the Victoria's Secret, I guess like Barbie core collection. I did a full video on all the scents in that collection as well. And surprisingly, again, out of everything, she was my go-to. As y'all can see, I was using this girl in the summertime down. She really impressed me. Oh, what? Listen, this is currently on sale on the Victoria's Secret website for their semi-annual. You will be disappointed, okay, if you don't get it. This is like a beautiful spring summery rose. The notes for it were blooming rosebud, ripe grapefruit, and pink pepper. You know, I like a little herbaceousness, a little spice without it being like cinnamony or anything like that. I love pepper, black pepper, pink pepper in fragrances. I think it adds a nice element. And this one is amazing. Now, the difference between the scents. This is a like juicy rose scent because of that grapefruit. This is very sharp. And I want to say it's sharp because it's white rose and it has that jasmine in it. It's very sharp. But again, both florals, but not giving your traditional floral. You're very like mature floral or flower shop. It's not giving either of those. It's giving very much, you know what I mean, a sophisticated lady, penthouse suite, nice luxury vehicle. Or what we aspire to, you know what I mean? Because, you know, something to work toward. But in the meantime, we can smell like it. We can smell the part, look the part. You know what I mean? So, I love this fragrance. I was very much blown away. And I just think that Victoria's Secret does a really good rose. They also have a coconut milk and rose, I want to say, in their naturals line. Fantastic, okay? But in terms of 2023, this is definitely one of my favorites. Okay, next up for one of my favorite top fine fragrances for 2023 was definitely Coco Paradise. Another one that kind of really shocked me because, here we go. Usually me and coconut don't really vibe like that. I think coconut is a swell girl. And I'm a girl's girl when it comes to coconut. But I feel like me and her don't always see eye to eye on things. You know what I mean? And that happens sometimes in your friends group. But Miss Coco P, she got me. She was very much given like, yeah, I know I'm coconut. But I'm like, I do different, I skateboard. You know what I mean? But really, she doesn't give that. She gives, it's been a minute too since I've smelled some of these because I'm a seasonal girl. So like I'll use summer scents or scents deemed for summer only in summer. So I haven't smelled this in a while. The notes for her were salted coconut manoi, sugared neroli, and bronze sandalwood. She gives, I am not really in the States too often, you know what I mean? I like to be in tropical climates a lot, and I travel for work. So I have like a second residence somewhere very nice and warm. And so, you know, we don't connect because she's always on the go, but she does live a life of like leisure. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what Coco P gave for me. So good. My mom loved it. Like, she, to me, perfect coconut scent for the non-coconut girlies. Like, if you're not a coconut person but you want to like get into it, Coco Paradise, top tier for 2023. Now, at the top of 2023, right before spring, there's a little bit of what's going on there happening between Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret on the beauty side. Now, if you're not familiar, they used to be one like under the same like umbrella company, I want to say, but they split, I want to say sometime last year. So they are separate entities now. And it was funny because early 2023 there was two very similar collections to me. But I'm going to talk about the Victoria's Secret one right now, and that one was Into the Clouds, and it was 4 cents for spring. I think they ate this collection up. I want to say for the year, to me, that was their best collection. Starting with Orange Flower Sun. Ridiculously amazing spring summer scent, okay? The notes were citrus blossoms and bubblegum petals and blush woods. Man, it just smells like it tastes delicious. Like, I love this one down. This is like a creamy, powdery creamsicle. It's a powdery, I wouldn't even say necessarily creamy. It's a powdery citrus scent. So it fades to softness. And I loved pairing this in the summertime with Finery's, what is it called? Magnetic Candy, I want to say. I also did a video on those Finery scents that were dupes or inspired by like designer fragrances. This is that thumbnail. I will leave everything that I referenced that I have a video on in the description box. But this one went so crazy for me in the summer. Like, oh man, yes, it's a powdery citrus scent. Whatever the blush woods is, it kind of mellows it out, so it's not a super bright like citrus you would typically think of. It does put you in the mind of like a vanilla, a creamsicle type of thing, but I don't really pick up vanilla. I'm getting powdery and soft. Phenomenal. One of my favorites. So regret not getting it, because I don't really think they ever like spin a block on their fragrances, or if they do, it's like years down the line. But this was the one. Top fave from 2023, Orange Flower Sun, Chef's Kiss. And in that same vein, we have Miss Girl Pastel Sugar Sky. She was part of this collection as well. And I loved her so much that I actually did get a backup of this. I think I just got a backup of the lotion though, because I still had a good amount of the fine fragrance mist. So the notes for this are vanilla orchid paints. What? They get into their description bag. I don't really have time for that. I'm just trying to get to the brass tacks, you know what I mean? Couldn't find the exact notes, but it reads vanilla orchid paints, cotton candy skies, lavender musk. Okay. Oh, this is the prettiest scent of the year. Like the prettiest scent. Like pretty girl. That's her. Pretty princess, pink, gorgeous lady. I love this one down. There's that vanilla that I have come to love. Okay, not quite a gourmand girly, but I do love a vanilla when it's done well. Okay, and they ate that up. All right, they even ate the lavender musk up, because it's not normal lavender. It's a musk, but it's not deep. It's a very light musk, almost airy. And then it has that sweetness, because they mention the cotton candy. It's just a sweet floral Smells so girly, smells so beautiful, smells like spring. It literally smells like a pink spring day. Like, I don't know. I just love this one so much. This list would not be complete without mentioning that collection, Into the Clouds, and these two scents. Amazing. Now to jump into wintertime just a little bit. I don't think I have anything from fall for real, because fall was a bit of a dud last year. I know, my favorite season, but she didn't give, so she doesn't have anything on the list. But winter, again, VS was crushing it this year or last year. They were crushing it, okay? Night Sip out of their Apres Snow collection, amazing. This scent is so sophisticated, very much giving chic, cabin in the woods. Not in the woods, no. It's giving cabin in the Snow Mountain Lodge, okay? And that's what this reminds me of. There's a candle from Bath & Body Works called Snow Mountain Lodge. That candle is ridiculous in the way that it makes you literally feel like you're in a cabin in the snowy mountains. You got on a bomb sweater, okay? The sweater with the turtleneck and it's thick, and you got the matching little hat, and you got the ski pants on. Yes, okay? That's what that candle gives. And this scent gives what you would wear and what you would smell like with that moment, okay? I love this one so much. Champagne Bubbles, light of violet and cedarwood, taken in the night. I'm a big cedarwood girl. I love sandalwood too. All the woods count me in. As you know, if you are familiar with this channel, I'm a woody girl. This was done so delicately and elegantly. I love it so much. The violet is, again, floral, but it's a nice, mild, soft violet floral. And it's just cedarwood, polishes it off. I love this. To me, this is like a niche fragrance that might run you a cool $250, okay? Cool $250 eau de parfum, all right? Love this one. It's part of my rotation for January. Check this one out. You will not regret it. It's so good. All right, and now we have come to the final scent that I will be talking about for 2023. I did say at the beginning of this video that I can't put them in order, but this was definitely something that blew me away because it wasn't given by the notes that it was gonna do too much. It was given run of the mill. But when I tell you I love it, a quick little drink. This is a little pink cranberry juice, splash of ginger ale, had some frozen fruit, which is no longer frozen, and some ice. Delicious, okay? I know. You're like, ma'am, that's a very basic scent. No, she's not. And don't you ever. I'm just kidding. I love Among the Clouds. When I was referencing the whole little weird whatever was going on at the beginning of 2023 between Bath & Body Works and Victoria's Secrets, it's because there was an Into the Clouds with VS and Among the Clouds of Bath & Body Works. And it was both given like, youthful, very cheery type vibes. So I was like, what's going on? Who will prevail? Honestly, I gotta say that these folks prevailed in that hypothetical battle because they only needed this one to carry it, and they did. The notes for her were Wild Berry Skies and With Vanilla Clouds. 2 things. That's it. I don't know if you can see, but like I am more than halfway done with this. I got backups on the lotion. Wow. So good. Simple. Very simple, but very candy-like and sweet, okay? If you are someone that likes a sweet, juicy berry scent, this is your girl. Among the Clouds was a highlight of my 2023. I kept coming back to this scent. No matter what, I kept coming back to it. This is what you think of when you want a sweet candy-like scent from Bath & Body Works. For me, it's her. Like, I love it so much. Pretty packaging. At the time, I thought that, oh, this is for like tweens or like a TikTok demo, and it very well could have been. But my 85-year-old self said, yes, I'm going to also partake, because a good scent is a good scent no matter what age you are. If you like it, go ahead and try it. You feel me? So, definitely had to add Among the Clouds because of the numerous berry and vanilla scents that Bath & Body Works does, and they do a lot. For me, this is how you do it, okay? This was not too vanilla, not too berry. They met in the middle so perfectly that it was just a fun scent for me. I love this in the summertime. Very nice and just, you know, warm weather appropriate. So definitely had to choose Among the Clouds to round out my list. And that is it, okay? Not too crazy, you know, not too many. But we had some good times in 2023. And I just want to take this opportunity to thank you all for your support of my channel, for your support of me. I love talking to you all in the comments and just seeing how the channel has been growing. I very much appreciate you. I thank God for the opportunity and the platform just to share these things that I enjoy with other people who enjoy them as well. And also, of course, to talk about my Lord and Savior, because I love him and I can do nothing without him. So I always want to, you know, prioritize that because that is important to me. And if just one person hears it, I feel like my part of my purpose is being fulfilled, you know, and we all are commissioned to spread the gospel and the word. So I do what I can, and I thank you all for allowing the space, and I love you all. Thank you so much for watching this video. More content on the way, okay? I got like a bag of new stuff that I'm ready to talk about. So yes, please be sure to subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys. God bless you all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.